Hey everybody, this is the Esoteric Cross. I'm coming to you today with a tarot reading about the big surprises that are coming up for you. I have 3 cards in front of me that represent the 3 different piles for this reading. We have the Sun card, the Spirit card, and the Triple Spiral card. To go ahead and pick your pile, I want you to take a moment and close your eyes if you can. Imagine bright white light at the top of the universe. Breathe in as this light comes down and fills up your body and fills up the ground beneath your feet. Breathe in again as this light flows back up through you and fills your heart center with this light. Take a moment to feel this energy in the center of your heart. Then open your eyes, and the pile that you feel the most drawn to is going to be the one for you. I have the timestamps in the description below that will take you to your reading. Hey everybody that chose pile number 1, welcome to your reading. This is going to be about the big surprises that are coming into your life very soon. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see. The first thing that we have is the Sun card. And this is indicating a very big surprise that's going to be completely changing your life. This could be a big new truth, like things are coming to light for you. At the same time, this could mean that there's a big new appreciation for life, and this can also indicate some sense of fame or climb in social status. A lot of people could be recognizing you a lot more in this phase of life that you're about to step into. So let's see what else we've got. We have the Ace of Swords. So the way that this new truth, that's exactly what I'm seeing, is that it's a new truth, because the Ace of Swords is all about communication and intellect. It's about truth and it's about legalities. So this is a big new truth that's coming into your life. So you could be embodying a new truth. You're embodying something new for yourself, something that you haven't really stepped into before. Whereas in the past, you might have kind of hid from certain truths, and now you're about to step into it and live it. I want to see what else we've got for you, like how this is coming about for you, like where specifically in your life is this truth coming out. We have the Eight of Swords. So I feel like this is a lot to do with surrender. Surrendering to the divine, surrendering to the truth, surrendering to life as the way that it is. That doesn't mean that things are going to change, that things aren't going to change, because when you surrender to life the way that it is, you accept the truth and you accept the moment, you'd be surprised by the changes that occur. You'd be surprised at what you're making room for in your life. Because sometimes when we're so focused on changing something, we're so focused on denying the truth, denying the reality of our lives. We're in so much resistance, and we're not able to manifest what it is that we truly want. When you stop and take a moment and accept life the way that it is, that doesn't mean that you can't change things. But when you stop and accept life the way that it is, you accept the current moment that the way that it is, so much change can occur. It just makes so much room for this expansiveness that's coming in. So let's see where this is going to lead you. Where are these surprises going to lead you? Oh, we have the Universe. This is the very last card. The very last card of the major arcana. And this is this huge completion cycle. I see that you're approaching the completion cycle of this alchemy, this transformation of self. And this coming to acceptance of life and things being just the way that they are, acceptance, all of this stuff is going to lead you to self-mastery. The Universe card, the person in this card is holding 2 of these. They're not wands, but they're like these scepters. And it's way more powerful than a wand. What it represents is this ability to control these outside forces. You are stepping into the ability to actually have real control on your circumstances. And it's really counterintuitive when you try so hard to have control on your outside circumstances. That is, there's so much resistance, and it's making it to where you actually don't have any control on your outside circumstances because you're focusing so hard on controlling them. When you stop and accept the moment, and you say, yes, okay, this is where I'm at in life. This is what's happening. These are my outside circumstances. This is what's happening. And you live fully in the moment. Like maybe you're at work and you're not liking your job, but instead of resisting so hard to the job, you just say, okay, I'm doing this task right now. And you're not identifying with what this means and what this makes you. Does it make you a certain type of person to be doing this task? Like, no, you are just accepting the moment the way that it is. And getting in the practice of that, like I was saying, it opens your mind and it makes it to where you can effectively make changes with a clear head. If you can't have a clear head, the changes that you could be making could be too radical, or it could be too earth-shattering. It could be way too earth-shattering for your consciousness, for your body, for all of this to be able to handle it. And when you make space and you're able to actually handle the changes that you make, I mean, you make better decisions. You're able to be more discerning. So I feel like this is going to be a beautiful surprise for you, because you're about to make a huge change. You're about to make a huge shift in your life. And this is not small. I mean, you have these major arcana cards. You have these big deal energies. You have the Ace of Swords, and this is the truth. And you're going to be acting out of alignment with your truth. Again, the Sun card is about the truth. So I think you're going to be finding out more about what's going on with you internally and the way that you approach the world. It's going to be a really big change. So let's see what else we have for you, the confirmation cards. So I want to get some more clarity. Any big surprises coming for pile number 1? The energy is gaining momentum. We have the waxing moon. So we are gaining some momentum. All right, what else? We have adjustments are required. And I'm pairing each of these Moonology cards with the original spread that I have here. So adjustments are required for this Ace of Swords. That means that this truth, the way that you're going to be approaching these surprises when they come to you, I feel like the way that these things are going to come to you is going to be more about your thought process. Like you're going to have this radical transformation with the way that you look at the world, and it's going to require some adjustments. It's going to require some adjustments on your part. We also have a time to give rather than take, and with this Eight of Swords, this is where I really saw this radical acceptance of the moment. And coming along with this radical acceptance of the moment is going to be the new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take. So I also see that it could be coming in September. There could be a big change, a big shift in September, but that's this reading is timeless, so it may not be. This could also mean that you could be a Virgo, or you might have Virgo a lot in your chart, but this mostly has to do with the meaning of the card being a time to give rather than take. So when you come to this radical acceptance moment, it's you'd be surprised by how much giving to other people. This has to do with the sun too. Okay, I have to stop for a minute and explain this. So the sun is always giving life, okay? The sun is giving energy to the plants endlessly, always giving. We eat these plants, or the animals eat the plants, and then we eat the animals and the plants. So the sun is the source of abundance. It's always giving to us, and we are alive because of the sun. If it wasn't for the sun, obviously we would not be here. But the sun represents this endless abundance. And if you can be the sun, not just in your life, but if you be the sun and the light in other people's lives, and with all of the people that you approach in life, and you're constantly giving, this energy comes back to you. It's really energizing. Giving love is extremely energizing. However, you have to be discerning with how you approach this and how you approach this giving, because there is a version of giving that's completely draining, and it's like it takes away from you. Now, you just have that's what I mean. You just have to be discerning about how you're giving and what you're giving. But if you give love and you give thanks and you give gratitude, you give kindness, you give compassion to other people, this stuff comes back to you. And I just think that that's a really powerful message. And it goes hand in hand with the acceptance of the moment, because when we get so caught up in what's going to happen in the future, and we get so caught up in the things that happened in the past, and we're not living in the moment, we're not living in acceptance, we're living in resistance, we don't really have that mental space, that we don't really have that capacity to be giving to others. We don't really have that capacity to be the sun. We don't have the capacity to be the light for other people, because we're too busy kind of dwelling in our own darkness. But that's definitely something that that's disappearing for you, because the light of the sun is the big surprise that's coming for you. So this is extremely exciting. We also have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. Take time to breathe out. I have a feeling you're approaching the end of this journey, and this is such an exciting time, because you're reaching the end, this conclusion of a way of thinking, this conclusion of a way of living. And this is going to give you a minute to breathe out. I don't know if this could be a break within career, or a break within, I don't want to say a relationship's ending, but it could be a break within something that has been a little dark for you, and you are living in the light, and this surprises, this extreme brightness. It's like you're stepping into a new season of life, like you're stepping into the spring of your life, like you just got out of this winter period, and you're in this season of life where you're more social, and you're just living in the moment, and embracing everything that's happening. And that's just a really cool thing, to experience. Let's see what else we got for you. We have shadow self. Shadow self. So definitely the light of the sun, your shadow self is being brought to light by the sun, by the truth, by this expansiveness, abundance, this beautiful consciousness that you have, this beautiful awareness that you have. It is shining light on your shadow self. So this is going to be a huge time for healing, a huge time for you to not just really reflect on the past, but to reflect on your current behaviors that you might have, that you kind of been wanting to get rid of, or that you want to integrate in a healthier way. And I think that that's going to be happening for you. We also have balance. Balance, once you do this, once you bring these dark things to light, it's going to take a lot of balance to move forward. All right, and we also have strength. So coming along with this radical acceptance is going to be strength, and this card can have to do with communication, specifically strengthen the way that you communicate with other people. So if there's been somebody that's really been bugging you, somebody who's like kind of difficult, the way that you communicate with them is, again, with this radical acceptance, that's a huge theme here, is that you're just gonna a big surprise for you is gonna be you not worrying what they say, what they think, what they're doing. You just say, this is just this person being this person, and that's just the way that it is, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. And you can just keep on moving on and living your life the way that you live your life. This person's behavior is just not going to bother you that much. If somebody's trying to be passive aggressive at you, it's just not going to bother you. So that's a really freeing way to be. And so interesting for the universe. The card that kind of goes hand in hand with the universe we have is walk your truth. Wow. Walk your truth. So, this is a radical change within you, within your heart, within your consciousness, within your journey. And again, with this, the imagery of this card with the handprint in the universe, the handprint on this galaxy, you're making your mark. You are leaving your mark on the universe. So you're sharing your talents, you're sharing your gifts with the world, and it could be you're sharing this new sense of consciousness. It's like you've had your sunset, okay? You've already kind of disidentified with your old way of self. I think already as you're watching this, you've let go of something. You've let go of something that's been just this, you've let go of your old way of life. And then you might have experienced this little darkness, like, your winter period. You've experienced this kind of this downward moment of life. And now your sunrise is coming. Your big sunrise is coming. Your consciousness has changed. You have alchemized. And it's going to be really exciting. And you're going to make your mark on the world. So this is like phase 2. I don't know if this is phase 3, phase 4, whatever it is. But this is the next phase of your life. All right, so we have these magical symbols cards. So let's see what's coming for you with these big surprises. Let's get more clarity. We have little luxuries. Again, with this living in the moment, like you just enjoy these little things. It says generates luxurious surroundings and experiences. So you're going to be enjoying every little thing that's happening, finding the abundance, finding the joy, finding the love in every little piece of life. What did I say? It says breaking bad habits. Along with this, the shadow self that you're bringing to light. You're bringing things of your own, like your own behaviors to light. Breaking bad habits, self-acceptance, and excellent mental health. Yes, this period is absolutely going to completely transform your mental health. When you do this, when you bring things to light and you live in the moment, oh my God, don't tell me. We have the sun. Again, it says the golden energy of the sun brings fame and fortune. Okay. I wonder if this new sense of fame or this new sense of people are noticing you more. You're gaining recognition for your work. You're gaining recognition for you just being you. Like people just recognize your energy and are drawn to you. I don't know if that's going to be the catalyst to this awakening, this catalyst to this new life, or if it's going to be the other way around. That's the big question. Is it which one comes first? If it's you fully accepting the moment and fully accepting life the way that it is and enjoying all of the little things, your energy can raise to a point where people are just so attracted to you and people want to be around you because they get to be present with you. And you bring so much light and presence to the moment, and this can attract you a lot of fame. Really, it can attract you to a lot of people. If it's the other way around, that's what makes me kind of worry. If it's the other way around, it could be that people are noticing you a lot and you can't. It can be a little hard to deal with a lot of attention, and sometimes things like that can drive you to be more present. Things like that can drive you to find happiness in other places because fame and a lot of recognition can be difficult. It can be difficult. It's a lot of energy to hold. So let's see what else we got for you. We also have wishes come true, rapid achievement of your dreams and wishes. This is all extremely positive. You have a lot of really good energy in your reading, a lot of really good surprises coming. So if there's something that you've been working on manifesting, this is a huge yes. This whole reading is yes. If you had an intention, if you had a question, you're absolutely getting what you're looking for out of life, for sure. But again, I say the key is to live presently, live in the moment, and radically accept it so you can make room for making the best decisions when it comes to your change. Okay, so I have some more cards that I want to pull for you. All right, I want to know more about this change that's coming. Okay. We have transformation gives consolation and adversity. So again, with this transformation, these are angels cards. So the angel here is Aiel, and the name means God, the pleasure of man's children. So we are this universe's children, or the children, the children of the universe. And we're here to experience pleasure. And again, with this transformation and really consolation, it says that this gives consolation in adversity. So difficult moments that we could be experiencing, we're going to be comforted. Everything's going to be absolutely okay. Just know that if anything difficult happens along your path, along your journey, that everything's going to be okay. The sun always rises. Light always comes back. Darkness will always be shown the light eventually. And once it's shown the light, the darkness disappears. It hides. It can't exist within light. So the more that you bring the light to the situation, the more that you bring this awareness to the situation, all these shadow aspects, all these dark things, they cannot exist anymore. So that's exactly what this is saying, really. It's a transmutation of light. And then we also have Mikael, which means like unto God. This gives political authority, gives safe travel, and protects against conspiracy. So if anybody has been trying to take you down in any way, whether this is in the workplace or family member or wherever else this is, if somebody's been trying to take you down, they're not going to be able to. You are divinely protected. You are divinely guided. And nobody's going to take that away from you. Absolutely no one. All right, so these Tree of Life cards, let's see what else we have. Any more advice based on this, all these surprises coming out? We have Yesod, the foundation, birth cycles, and intuition. So you are about to, again, manifest something into the physical reality. You're pulling something from the astral. You are pulling something that is not yet here, pulling something into the physical. And you're building a foundation. You're building a strong foundation for your future. And I think it all starts with coming to light and bringing things into light. Also, the Sun card corresponds with this card, Yesod, on the Tree of Life. If you read tarot or learn tarot the way that I do, the Sun card has a lot to do with this. It's really a choice. This spot is actually really a choice. It's kind of a fork in the road. How are you going to respond to the light of the sun? Are you going to accept the truth, or are you going to deny the truth? Those are your two options when it comes to this next phase of your life, because you have free will. You can choose this, or you can walk away. You can deny it, and it's completely up to you. So if you can accept life the way that it is, and you can accept, too, that you have the power to change it, but not obsess over the change. If you can do that, your wishes will come true. If you can do that, you will proceed into probably the best era of your life and continue building this foundation, and the future is just going to climb and climb from there. But you also have the option to deny the truth. And if you deny the truth, what this leads to is the shadow self. It leads back into this darkness. It's turning away from the sun, which casts a shadow. And that's going to be harder. It's going to be harder to climb out of if you take that route. So the best advice I can give you is face the truth and face the light of the sun and move with it and not against it. All right, so we have one card left, and this is going to be your affirmations card. So what affirmation do we have for pile number 1? We have, I am open, again with this acceptance, I am open to the flow of abundance in my life. May I continue to bear the fruits of my efforts and work. Awesome. Okay, well, thank you all so much for watching. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a thumbs up, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe for more content. I do offer private tarot readings. You can check that out in the link in the description below. And I also offer a coaching program on ceremonial magic where I teach you how to balance and work with the four elements. You can also check that out in the link in the description below. And just thank you all so much for coming to this reading. Thanks. Until next time. Hey, everybody that chose pile number 2, welcome to your reading. These are the surprises that are coming up for you in life. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Let's see what we've got for you. Oh, okay. So first off, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay. I'm seeing that there's this new passion. I kind of feel like it's a new passionate relationship. But let's see what else we've got. So how is this going to come about for you? Oh, we have the Fool. Okay. And let's see. The Prince of Wands. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely feeling like this is going to be this is going to be a really passionate relationship. It could develop into a full-on relationship, or this could be like a fling. This is going to be an increase of just lustful desire. So if you're already in a relationship, this could be like a reignite. How do you even say it? I can't even speak at this moment. It's just the flame is being reignited. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's this new energy that's very hot. It's very passionate. I mean, it could be a creative endeavor, but I definitely am not getting that type of energy from this. I'm getting a lot of like lustfulness, a lot of confidence, um, just very big energy. But also with the Fool, there is this innocence. There's this, almost want to say there's this meekness and there's this kindness that's coming with it. It's not all going to be just aggression, but I think that some level of aggression is at play there. We also have the Six of Swords. Okay. So this is going to be six always indicates some sort of victory. I think that this could be like a very heated moment. This could be something that ends up leading into a more deeper committed relationship. And again, if this by chance does have something to do with a creative endeavor or creative desire, I mean, this obviously has a lot to do with desire, something that you're really passionate about, you're really on fire for it. You will come out victorious. So this is something that's probably going to be very unexpected for you. Obviously, this is about surprises. This is just a big energy that's coming. It's going to feel like it hit you out of nowhere. And I just feel like there's this person that's coming into your life that's really going to be very confident, really going to just sweep you up. And you were just not expecting it at all. I want to see what more like confirmation we have for this. So I'm going to go ahead and pull out these Moonology cards and see if we can get any more clarification on each of these. So the first card I pull out is a new romantic cycle begins. New moon in Libra, right there with the Ace of Wands. We got new romantic cycle begins. That is confirmation that this is what's happening. I mean, whether you're in a relationship or not, this flame is being reignited. Whether you like it or not, it's coming. With the Fool card, let's see what more clarification we can get. It says confidence is the key to your success. Interesting. So there's a lot of Leo energy here. This is new moon in Leo. And with the Fool card, that's very interesting. The Fool card is all about innocence and, happy-go-lucky, just that it's that lust for life and all of that, but it's without care to anything that's going to be dangerous. There's no there's no sense of danger, but maybe that is confidence. I think that probably is the type of energy that you are embodying, and that's kind of the way that this thing is going to come about, is by not really caring about, almost want to say, there's not much care about commitment, that there's not, you're not afraid of getting hurt, you're not afraid of this situation um backfiring in any way. And that's actually kind of a good place to be in, because there's no real expectations, there's no uh, it doesn't feel like you're gonna get hurt. And from what I see, from the way that this is going, it's that's, you're not gonna get hurt, I don't think. With the Six of Swords, I mean, this is coming out victorious on the other side, so this could be something that, it actually goes deeper than a physical connection. So with the Prince of Wands, I want to get more clarification here. It says nothing is yet set in stone. So that's further confirmation that this is not, you're not approaching this. The way that this is coming about is not, it's not coming from that commitment place. There's no expectation for that. So that's what I'm seeing, is that there's just no expectation for it. And also, emotions are running high. Super moon. Emotions are running high. And that a message there could also be, don't overreact. So that could also mean don't get too invested with it. Just kind of let things happen as they might. And you never know what will happen. You never know what will come after that. And this is really fun. This is a really playful period. This is a really playful surprise. All right, so with these cosmic reading cards, I want to get further confirmation on this. Free spirit. You have free spirit. And that is definitely what I'm feeling. I feel like this person who's coming into your life is definitely going to be a free spirit. It could also mean you're a free spirit. You might be two free spirits, but the person who's coming into your life is just going to be really, really just loose, like personality wise, just so loose. And it's going to be refreshing to be around, especially if you've been around so many people that have just been, I don't want to say stuck up, but maybe just there's this very rigid or like tightness. And this person's just going to be, they're going to say it like it is, and it's going to be so much fun and so freeing for you. You also have compassion. And again, I feel like this compassion is your energy. Like, this person is so drawn to your compassion, and they're so drawn to your warmness. Like, you have this intense warmness about yourself that they really like. And let's see, we also have surrender. Interesting. So surrender. And it's funny how this comes up right with nothing is yet set in stone. I also see that if it's so funny, there's water all over this card. There's water all over this card, and just behind it there's a ton of fire. Also, I've pulled the Prince of Wands card before when there can be like this aggressive nature to that card. Like somebody is very prideful, or somebody is maybe slightly egotistical, or they just have like a lot of fire energy. And then with me pulling out these water cards, these cards with intense water going right on top of this Prince of Wands, you might have to just bring this intense water. Like, you have this really emotional side, you have this the sweetness, you have this compassion, sweetness, this feminine energy, this and that's good. That's what surrender is all about too, is just letting things come to you and you receiving. And if you present that type of energy, I feel like to this person, it's going to be a better match, and it might help cool their fire. But that also does not mean to be walked all over. Like, if you feel like somebody's walking all over you, you don't have to take that. That's absolutely not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is that your energy of surrendering to the moment, surrendering to the situation, letting things happen as they might, just let it happen. That's going to bring so much peace and so much ease to the situation. All right, so let's see what else we got for you. We have gratitude. Gratitude. So I'm seeing that it's probably best to be grateful for the situation, be grateful for the moment, because we don't really know what will happen. Again, this can be a very victorious outcome. This could lead into something that's commitment. But I think that the best energy to exist within when it comes to gratitude is just be grateful for the situation, be grateful for the moment, be grateful that this is something that's very exciting and very exhilarating for the moment. And what happens afterwards, who knows? Who knows if you meet someone else? Who knows if you move on to something else? Who knows what will happen? Who knows if the fire will be put out? I don't know. I can't tell you. I feel like anything could happen. And again, with this other card saying nothing is yet set in stone, who knows? Who knows what the outcome is? But it's being grateful for the moment and enjoying the moment and just letting this happen as it may. And I think that that's really exciting. So let's see what else we got for you. If there's any more confirmation that we can pull out for this. What do we have for pile number 2? We have on target. You are following your ideal path in life. And that's so cool because it feels like no matter what will happen, this is going to be okay. Like you're fine with this. No matter what's going to happen, you're going to be all right. Like you're good. You are so good with this. What else do we have? We also have Philosopher's Stone, powerful manifestation of wishes and goals. So you do have something that you're going for. You do have something that you want. And this can be a powerful symbol to work with. If there is something really specific that you want, you can draw the symbol, put energy into it. You can burn it after you put energy into it like it's a sigil. We also have air. Work with the element of air to see the truth. Work with the element of air to see the truth. And we also have... I also feel like this person is probably going to be somebody with a lot of air energy too. Like they're going to be very communicative. They're going to be somebody who really loves to talk and think deep, maybe think deep about different situations, any kind of things that have happened in the past, and they might like to analyze things. And we also have spirit, and it's so funny how we have spirit and free spirit. Spirit, it says heavenly assistance from your angels and guides. And again, I have that protection message, like everything's going to be okay no matter what happens, but you are definitely protected. All right, what else do we have for you? Pile number 2. What are these big surprises? If there any information we can get about these big surprises. Truth and justice, protection from enemies who would steal one's fortune. So you need to just keep an eye open, keep an extra eye open just in case. If there's anybody else who's trying to take this from you, or if there's anybody else who's trying to get into the situation, there might be somebody else who's trying to inject things into your mind about it. Just be careful. Keep your eyes open. Also, do what you can to protect yourself, protect your energy. You're always divinely guided, but it might be good to do any types of shielding exercises. Imagine yourself encased in, golden light, any kind of energy work that you can do to help protect your aura, to protect your energy. And then we also have seduction and downfall, communicates with the dead, teaches the occult magic. These are angels cards. So these are working with angels for certain reasons. And this is Samael. Interesting, because this is all about seduction and downfall. So, again, this is just a reminder to be careful with the seduction. Be careful because it can be addictive. And when you are intertwined with a person, sometimes you can get attached, and that's okay. You do you. Just be mindful of who you are exchanging your energy with, because this is an energy exchange that's happening here. Um yeah, so that's all I have to say about that particular situation, because you do just want to be careful. And another one we have here is the highest being desire to know, the acquisition of wisdom. So it's interesting. We have a lot of air energy too, like with the seeking of the truth. And then with this angel, the primary goal here is to know the truth and to acquire wisdom, desire to know. So I feel like you both might be people who are obsessed with maybe the occult. Maybe those are things that y'all bond over. Maybe spirituality and the occult are things that y'all do bond over, that y'all are both seeking wisdom and seeking information, seeking guidance in all kinds of different ways. And it could be a little bit different. Like you two could be a bit different than each other in the way that you approach the situation, the way you approach knowledge, and the way that you approach gaining new wisdom. So I think that that's definitely going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. I'm so curious to see if this is resonating with you and what you all think about this, because this is one of the most wildest readings I think I've ever done. All right, let's see what we've got with these Tree of Life cards. Oh gosh, we have Judgment. Again, there's just so much orange. There's so much fire energy. This card has like a phoenix on it. It says fortitude, renewal, truths revealed. Again with the truths. Is someone lying? Someone might be lying. I don't know. There's a lot of truths that need to come to light, and there's a lot of alchemization here with this phoenix that's dying and rising from the ashes. Pile one was kind of like this too, where there's this sunset and the rising of the new sun, but the phoenix, what this represents is, I mean, this could be the fire stage. This could be the burning stage. Again, there's a lot of fire in this reading, and there's a lot of themes that are kind of about seduction, and there's a lot of themes about maybe this leading down like a rabbit hole that might be not bad, because this is all a part of the journey. But it could be leading into this kind of darkness. There's like a sense of darkness. There's a little sense of mystery and darkness, which is also very exciting. And that's totally fine to explore it. That's totally fine. It just might burn away some things. It might burn away some old aspects of self. And there might be a change and a resurrection, rising up of some sort very soon after this process. And that's most likely what's going to happen. And this coincides with the Judgment card. So the Judgment is all about rising up out of darkness, rising up out of lower states of consciousness. So this could be an era. This big surprise that's coming is going to be very exciting. But remember, when we enter something that's extremely exciting and extremely new, sometimes we go unconscious a little bit, and we work off of autopilot, or we work off of these lower aspects of consciousness because it's so exciting. It's like our higher self kind of cuts off because we're so enthralled into this moment, into this situation. And that's extremely normal. But this will probably lead you to a new awakening. This will probably lead you out of this old self, and it will probably lead you into this just expansion of awareness. And I think that that's kind of the direction that this surprise, that this big thing, this lustful relationship or situationship or whatever this is that's happening, that's where this is leading. It's leading to this resurrection of a new self. And it could still be with the person. I'm not saying that it won't. I'm not saying that it will end badly or anything like that. I'm just saying be mindful of the darkness and the unconsciousness that can happen when we enter something like this. So let's see what else we got for you. We have the 26th path, the devil, and it says truth, illusion, and trust. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So you can definitely trust the situation. Don't deny the situation. Accept it with open arms because you just never know what's going to happen and it's going to teach you so much. But with the devil card, the devil is, again, all about the seduction, this, what's the word I'm looking for? Temptation and addiction. So those are all themes that are going to play out through this next phase in your life, or this kind of addiction, this seduction, this temptation of this person, or the whatever's happening. So, and again with the truth, there's a lot of truth themes, that there's something that's going to be revealed to you. There's this truth that's in darkness. And I really believe that sometimes you have to explore this area to find some sense of truth so you can integrate it with the light. Because you're not going through this light period. That's not what's coming for you. And I'm not saying it's bad. You're just not entering uh this light and truth and this beauty age. This is going to be more excitement and a little bit more of these low level pleasures and a little bit more of this indulgence. That's what's happening, and there is some truth in there, and there is some good wisdom to learn. There's excitement, and this is going to be a big transformation period for you. So I'm really excited to see if this resonated with you and what in the world is going on. So please leave a comment about your reading. I have one more card for you, pile number 2, and this is going to be your affirmation card. So this is just going to top off your reading, and it says, I am protected. May I continue to trust the protective energy of the universe. So you have a lot of protection energy here in your reading, and again with the trust. So trust that no matter what happens, this situation is going to be okay. It's going to turn out okay. And you are divinely guided. You're divinely protected. There's nothing wrong with the situation. There's no judgment. There's really no fear going into it. It's going to be exciting and exhilarating, and I'm so happy for you. I hope this reading resonated with you. If so, please leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. I do offer private tarot readings, so if you do want to check that out, take a look at the link in the description below. I do offer one-on-one coaching for ceremonial magic, where I show you how to work with the elements, which is the first step of the journey. The link for that is also in the description below, and thank you all so much for tuning into this reading. Until next time. Hey everybody that chose pile number 3, welcome to your reading. This is about the surprises that's going to be coming up for you. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling some cards for you. Okay, we have the 9 of Pentacles. Awesome. A great first card to have in this reading. That's could be a big money surprise. Let's see what else we've got for you. We have the Magician. Oh, yeah. So I feel like you're about to manifest this money. Like this is something that you're consciously going for and you're about to get it. Let's see what else we've got. We have the Emperor. Okay. I'm wondering if any of you are like starting your own business or if you're getting some sort of promotion, maybe. This is, and it could also be something else, like you're really leveling up in life. I mean, we've got a couple of major arcana cards, so this is pretty big deal energy. Let's see what else we have where this is leading. We have the 5 of Pentacles, so I feel like you're definitely coming into a good chunk of money. You're actively manifesting it, and this could come about through a promotion or through some sort of business venture, or this thing that you are growing, you're expanding, you're like the boss. You are the boss of it. The Emperor is the king, so you are the ruler of this thing that you are gaining this monetary compensation from. And then with the 5 of Pentacles, this card is kind of about worry. Like maybe there's a little bit of worry of, am I going to keep this? Am I going to be able to maintain this? And there's also a little bit of worry of saving for a rainy day, because you can see these clouds in the background of this card. There might be a little bit of fear. You might be a little worried about what could happen in the future. I would say not to worry, because you are the conscious creator of your reality. With the magician, this is all about what you give awareness to is what you're growing and what you're manifesting. That's the secret of magic, is what you're giving your attention to. And you've been given a lot of attention to growing something that you really love and that you're really passionate about and that you really care about. And with the Nine of Pentacles, I mean, you are harvesting the fruits of your labor. And this is going to be a really exciting time. So I think you should enjoy it and not, I mean, definitely don't waste it. Definitely save a little bit, but you don't have to worry. You don't have to stress about the future, because you always have this divine energy within you to manifest more. You always have the ability to do it. You're powerful. You know what to do. And especially once the surprise comes about for you, you will see that you can manifest your reality. So let that be confirmation for you when that moment comes. Let that be the confirmation for you, so that way you can relax and let things come, and you can let yourself breathe for a minute and enjoy your success. Okay, so what else do we have for you? What more confirmation can we get on these surprises that are coming? We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. And again, Capricorn's all about money. Capricorn has a lot to do with manifesting money, and it has a lot to do with hard work. So you have been putting in a crap ton of hard work, and you might have been worried about bills, or you might have been worried about money, and you're being told that tough cycle that you've been experiencing is ending. That hard period is going to be over. You will have time to relax. And then we have the full moon card, surrender to the divine. Yes, I think that's going to be really powerful for you to just surrender to the divine. I think that's a theme that's kind of come up in all of these readings today, is just surrendering to life, and let life kind of guide you, and let life happen on its own. You can still consciously manifest, consciously give your attention, but sometimes one of the best things, the best magic you can do, the best place to put your attention is here, right now, in the present moment. There's no other moment that ever exists. That's my screensaver to my computer. It says that there's no moment other than this moment right now. This is the only moment that you have. There is no future, there's no past. This is it. This is what you got. So surrender to it. And we also have don't let your past hold you back, South Node. That brings us right back to the present moment. I mean, the past, if you always dwell on the past, that can also be a little bit of an indicator on why we're worrying about saving for a rainy day. You might have had past experiences where you have saved for a rainy day, or you didn't save for a rainy day and then something happened and you needed it. That does not mean don't have an emergency fund. You should always have an emergency fund. But it also, a big theme here is to enjoy yourself. And right here, paired with that card about saving for a rainy day, you have you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So you and your loved ones are safe. You will not go without. You are going to be okay. This money is coming, and that money is not going anywhere. That money is staying. You are consistently manifesting. You are consistently drawing in more divine energy for yourself, drawing in more abundance. You are going to be okay. So if you have been worried about that, there's your confirmation. You're going to be good. It's going to be okay. All right, so what else do we have for you with these cosmic reading cards? What more confirmation can we get about this abundance that's coming in? What more can we get about these surprises? We have shine. Oh, so I'm wondering if you are starting your own business, or you're starting some sort of creative endeavor, because shine is about you giving your light to the world. You're giving your talent. There's something that you're really good at, and it could just be you being you. This could be, I don't know if you make content or something that's coming to mind, but this can also be about you being really good at your job, or being really good at this thing that you share with people and that you share with the world, and people are compensating you for it. They're compensating you for your efforts and your hard work because you're really good at it. You're really talented, and you being you and you shining your light out to the world, that's your golden ticket, honestly. And it's not just about the money. This is about fulfillment. Like, you are reaching towards fulfillment and bringing something really special to you here. You're bringing it into the physical reality. We also have transformation, card number 33. Transformation. What was this paired with? The magician. Okay. Yeah, so you are manifesting this transformation. This money is going to transform you, or this big promotion, or this big thing that's happening for you is going to completely transform your life. It's going to transform you as a person, the way that you look at things, the way that you look at situations. So let it transform you. Not everybody gets that experience. I mean, everybody gets their transformative experience, but this surprise, this thing that you're about to go through, not everybody, gets this moment, and you've worked really hard for it. So we also have golden crown. And oh gosh, I'm placing this card right on top of the emperor, the king, the ruler gets a golden crown. This is telling me that you, and this goes back to the magician, I mean, where you give your awareness to, what you give your attention to, that's what you give your energy to. And you are the king, you are the ruler of yourself. And that energy is something that you're tapping into big time in this moment, this ruler, king energy. And when you tap into that energy, you have so much power. And it's not just power over yourself. It's kind of like you have power over other people. Like, people are listening to you. People are following you, okay? People are paying attention to you. And that's a lot of responsibility, and that's kind of a lot of power. Like, you have actual power over other people. So it's important to be wise with that power, and be discerning with what you share with other people, and be discerning with what you with how you approach other people, I guess is what I'm trying to say, because people are listening. And when people are listening, it's like you don't want to make a mistake. And I don't want to tell you can't make mistakes, because we all make mistakes, and we all give wrong information sometimes. Like, sometimes we get something wrong and we have to backtrack, but that's all a learning experience. But being the king and being the ruler is being able to admit that something was incorrect, or being able to admit that you might have not had the answer for something, and to revise that. Because when people are listening to you, it's a heck of a lot of responsibility, and you have a lot of influence on their minds and the way that they see the world and the way that they see things. And maybe part of this is me projecting, but this is absolutely true when it comes to being the king and ruler of self, and being something that a lot of people listen to and a lot of people kind of look up to. And that's the space that you're stepping into. That's exactly what you're stepping into. So it's definitely good to be wise about that, and also yourself, because what you project out to other people and what you tell other people, that same message is happening internally. And I say this all the time, that when I do these tarot readings, I feel like half of this is for myself. Like, I feel like when I do readings, I do it for other people, but it's also me who's hearing the same message. Like, there's this other me inside. Like, there's this subconscious the subconscious self, the shadow self. Like, there's this underneath self of me that hears this reading and needs it just as much as you do. And that's the same thing that's happening with you when you share your light, when you're shining out to the world. This shining, this light, the sun energy, this is this masculine energy, and masculine is about going outwards. Masculine is about this penetrating energy, and the feminine energy is the subconscious receiver. So you are being a transmitter, okay? Your light, you are being a transmitter, this king energy, transmitting, programming, this penetrating energy, and people are receiving it. But it's not just about other people receiving it. Your subconscious, your feminine aspect of self is receiving it too. So whatever you are projecting out is also what you're receiving inward. So I think that that's an important message when it comes to the king and when it comes to this golden crown. We also have unconditional love, and this coming out over top of the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Unconditional love. This has a lot to do with abundance too, because again, with the Five of Pentacles, that was all about saving for a rainy day and not feeling like you have enough, and worrying about the fruits of your labor and all that stuff. The unconditional love is this aspect of self that's always here. Like at the end of the day, we're always love, and love is abundant, and your love will always be here. Your needs will always be met. Your compassion, your forgiveness, your light, the light that you shine outwards will always be there. It's never going to go anywhere. And that's abundance. And that draws in abundance. That draws in the monetary compensations and all that stuff that you need to have a roof over your head. But it also just is there to remind you that you're going to be okay no matter what. And most likely that money's not going anywhere. Like you're actually manifesting it, and you have the power to manifest more. And also the money isn't going to change you in a way. Well, it's definitely going to change you. But it's not going to change the love. You're not going to become any less human by succeeding, by gaining success. You're not going to become less human. I think that that's the message that's coming through. Now we have insight. It says, opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. Yeah. I definitely think that this is going to be an eye-opening experience. That's a horrible pun. Okay, I couldn't help myself. All right, we also have one enchanted evening, the perfect night, and funny how that comes up over transformation. You might be getting dressed up for something. There might be something really fancy that you're going to. Maybe you're going to go out to like a really fancy dinner, or just this fancy event that's going to feel so luxurious and very different from your former life, and it's going to be really exciting. We also have the festival, creates an energetic blueprint for a fantastic event. What is going on with you guys? Y'all are having like this grand events, and I don't know, all I'm seeing in my mind is like going to a ball or going to like some kind of gala or something. But y'all are doing something that's very fancy. I don't know if what you do for work, if your business has something to do with that, or that could just be something that you're spending money on because you have the freedom now to go out. You have the freedom now to do things that you really love and enjoy. And we also have triple spiral. It says, listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. I'm going to read that again. Listening to divine wisdom and joyfully learning life's lessons. Triple spiral. 3 is a big number. It's about this, it's the process of life. We go through these 3 stages all the time. It's like these 3 stages of this transformation, alchemy process thing. It starts with this generation, the creation of something, and then there's a destruction. There's this, the burning away, and then there's a rebirth. So it's really birth, and then there's order, the thriving period, and then there's the destruction, and then there's the rebirth. And this process happens over and over and over. And even the name God stands for this. God, generate, order, destruction. That's what this universe is. It's like the stars, they burn out into supernovas, and they're beautiful and bright, but it's destructive and blah blah blah. It's the phoenix burning, and then it rises from the ashes, and then the gaseous dust particles come together, and then planets are formed. This is always happening. Everything blows up in destruction and then is reborn. And so again, this is what this is telling me is that you're learning life's lessons through this. This is a process that we all go through within our consciousness all the time, or within our lives and within our circumstances, all that stuff. This happens to all of us. And embrace it when that happens. And what I'm not saying that you're losing anything, that you're losing money or nothing like that. So don't get worried about that. What I'm saying is that we enter these low periods, okay? So we enter these sections of life where we get burnt out and we get really tired and we don't feel like doing anything. I just went through one, and it happens to all of us. And sometimes we need to take a break and we need to take a breather, but it's important not to do it too long. It's important to get right back on and keep going even though you are kind of tired. And the reason for that is because we are constantly expanding and evolving, and when we power through a moment that's really difficult and really challenging, and we lose that excitement, we lose that zest for something, when we power through that, that excitement does come back. It will come back, and it'll come back in a new way. It's like reborn, like the phoenix rises from the ashes. It will come back. And when it does come back, it will come back with new and more powerful insights, and you come back with more wisdom. It changes you, and you might even be even more motivated and even more powerful than you were before. But if you take too long of a break, you take way too long, the energy has lost its momentum. It's lost its spark. Your people have left you. Like everything is it's fallen apart, and then you have to restart. You have to regain this momentum. You have to kind of do it all over again. So it's really important to take a breather if you need to. Especially when you guys are business owners or entrepreneurs or whoever was drawn to this reading. You're probably somebody who has a lot of energy and has put in a lot of work, and you might struggle with burnout from time to time. I'm so sorry, my phone said I had my storage full, so I'm coming back to finish this reading here. So, as I was saying, you might be somebody who struggles with burnout from time to time, and I just encourage you to take a breather if you need to, but power through it, because the results are really potent and really powerful when you continue through this burning away period. What comes out of that is going to be really potent and powerful. I promise. So let's see what else we got for you. We have hidden in darkness. Oh, there we go again. Atonement of errors destroys the power of enemies and humiliates them. So this is an angel that you could work with. So if there is somebody who's trying to take you down, that's been a theme in all the readings too, is that, you might be dealing with somebody who's really negative and is trying to sabotage something that you're really working hard towards. This is an angel that you can use for protection. So you can screenshot this, look more into this. And I think that would be very beneficial for you. And then we also have Nanael, God humiliating the proud. What is going on here? Spiritual communication influences religious men, teachers, and men of law. So whether you're man or woman, working with this angel is going to be very powerful when it comes to communicating about spirituality. It influences really just religious people, religion, teachers. So I wonder if you teach about spirituality, or you have this information to share, or you have this light that you share that's very spiritual. Working with this angel would be very powerful for you. So I think you're stepping into a very spiritual moment in your life where you're sharing a lot of wisdom, you're sharing a lot of the things that you've learned, the things that you've experienced that have been very powerful for you. All right, so let's see what else we've got for you. Any more confirmation? We have the middle pillar on the tree of life. Y'all should watch my video called "Benefits of the Middle Pillar." Just take a look in my channel and find that video. But this is the middle pillar. You have backbone balance the middle way. This is a very powerful center within yourself that you can work on manifesting or work on this area on the tree of life and integrate this within yourself. It's going to be very powerful. This is your connection to the divine, your connection to divinity, your connection to God, to source consciousness, whatever you want to call it, the creator of this reality. Definitely check out that video for more information. All right, so I have one more card to draw. And this is going to be your affirmation cards. This is what I'm leaving you with at the end of this reading. And it says, oh, I dropped it. I am balanced and stable. May positive energy continue to flow calmly through me. You might be somebody with just a lot of energy, and you might be trying to calm this heightened anxiety, and that might be a call to action there. I hope this reading resonated with you. If so, please hit the like button, leave me a comment, subscribe for more content. I do offer personal readings, so if you do want to get a personal reading, you can just check out the link in the description below. I also offer one-on-one coaching on beginning ceremonial magic. I'll teach you how to work through the 4 elements to balance them. This could be very beneficial to you if you're trying to manifest something specific like money, health, finances, career, or just self-expression. There's all kinds of things that this can help with. So definitely check out the link in the description for that. Thank you all so much for tuning into this reading. Until next time.